I decided to play Varus ADC for a number of games, and it was very rewarding. I had two playstyles to match a particular situation, and I called them Sniper Varus, which ran the Comet rune, and On-Hit Varus that ran Lethal Tempo. I chose which playstyle to use if the opposing support is tanky. Tanky equals Lethal Tempo and on-hit items, and squishy, I go Comet Sniper build. So on to the first game. First game went downhill fast with this sneaky, cheesy play. They got my flash and I'm below 50% of my HP. 2 minutes in and, well, we're actually doing good. We got them both low and I was able to get a free recall, only to get my tier. But no, this was the first game, it's supposed to be sad. The poke strategy was thrown out of the building when a Q and an E chunked my mana. But surprisingly, we're still able to get them low for plates and a recall. We were honestly winning the lane. But you know, I had no knowledge of the correct itemization and runes, which made this dive painful to watch. Landed a good R right there, but I thought it was late. Landed a good Q. Stun. There. I hesitated. I was wrong. And I flashed to commit late. And I was so low. And well, the rest is history. And it just went downhill from here. Also, look at that. I got pork and beans. But I did have a great moment. A Mumu with a great stun. And I just kept hitting Warwick. If I had Lethal Tempo on, this would have been a lot cleaner. But hey, I'll still take it. And a minute now. Take your time. But yeah, game 1, blah blah blah, it sucked, defeat. I wasn't gonna stop there, of course. Despite the loss, I honestly enjoyed playing Varus. So I decided to go back to the drawing board, meaning YouTube tutorials, using effective builds, and runes as mentioned earlier. I was ready for my comeback. Game 2, Lethal Tempo game. It went super great. I chose Lethal Tempo on hit build because of Thresh, a tanky support. We got him very low level 1, and even though I don't have my W or Blight stacks yet, I'm still happy with how I played this, as if I was stacking 3 Blights, bagging us the kill. And we just made Thresh's lane unplayable. Making the opposing ADC's lane also unplayable. It was great. From there, the momentum just grew and I gained solo kill confidence. Hit him with an R, wait for the stacks, and boom. And Thresh is going to give us a visit. Dodge that, stack up the Blights. I think I'm overstacking at this point. And we gave another Q. And we had more visits from Vi. Sucks that I don't have mana and it's on cooldown, but we still got the job done. But I believe it was too late already since I already have Borg. Having a cooperative team also helps. Warwick gives the best counter tanks. From here we just snowball. And 1 stack, and a 2 stack, and I guess I'll just knife. Yep, got him. I still have ult here, I'm just gonna give it to this guy, and explode. He doesn't get to ult with root, right? Right? Yep. I ended up having 3 items and upgraded boots, which led to a surrender. Hooray! I needed to keep the momentum going and also do justice to my Comet Varus, So I run just that in Game 3, Comet Varus Redemption. Well, of course, mainly I ran this because Squishy Pike. So coming in, I had a mission to keep sending comets, since it's really its purpose, right? But me oh my, I kept missing a lot of CS. The poke and tower hug strategy certainly bored enemy Pike, leading to this overextension, topped off with a nice jungle gank. I stuck to the script. I kept a distance and poked while still being bad at last hitting. We eventually got Jinx low enough to grant us our first recall to match. And I learned my lesson, get there first. And as we went back, we got caught in a bad position, though they capitalized. But I guess a little too much mustard on that. I'm lucky to have a good Yumi support, otherwise this would have gone bad. With a nice outplay there. Nice. Eventually, we just had stronger pokes and made them low enough to play defensively. And that's when we started to capitalize. And earned us this double. The pokes were too much for our friends Pike and Jinx. I got overconfident and forced this play. And costed us a lot, plus our tier 1 tower, and that certainly tilted some teammates. But would you believe if that was the only death I had? Yep, it's true. It's actually the play that made me snowball. You didn't see anything. That was assertion of dominance. I bet that deserved a like and subscribe. Maybe. Objectives, objectives. Oh, low HP. Back to work. And we get the win. So there you have it, guys. Lethal Tempo and Comet Varus. Just play them correctly and you'll have a blast. Thanks for watching.